My name is Mary Jane Whitney, and I've been here a year and 3/4 almost, and I've enjoyed it very much. Well, I was in a situation where I had to deal with my parents for 11 years, and it was very difficult in that I had children, and then I had parents, and I was a sandwich in between, trying to cope with both and work as well. And I said to myself, I'm not going to let that happen to my children. I'm not going to have them have to deal with the downsizing while they've got children and are working hard. It's just not fair. So everything is done now. I mean, I've dealt with the house. I've downsized all my furniture. This will be nothing to clean up. So the whole thing is done. And I started planning 7 years before I came. Got my name on the list, and it took a while to get up. I think I was number 15 on the list when I finally said yes. I was lucky to get in. And it was the right time for me to come. And I think a lot of people wait too long to come, and then they find it more difficult to make friends, relationships, that kind of thing. It's not the case. If you come here a little bit sooner, it's going to be a whole lot easier for you. And not that it's ever difficult, it's such a friendly community, but I just think physically and mentally and every other way, it keeps you sharper. I mean, you're so involved in exercises or mental activities here that you're going to be a more enjoyable person to be around. Just true for everybody. It's necessary, I think, to come before it's too late and not to wait too long. I love my neighbors. My neighbors are great. And what would you say? We're very helpful to one another. But it's also easy to meet the people up at the lodge, and you meet them through various activities and experiences that you have one another and interests, you know, so that all is great. They offer so many activities here that you can't possibly do them all. It's like a smorgasbord. You have to kind of look and say, what am I going to do here this month, and try to get to as many as you would like during that time. So yeah, there's a lot to do. I like the fitness things that they put on. I also like the concerts that are done. I'm less likely to go to the bridge or cribbage or those kinds of things. Not because I wouldn't want to, but just there isn't time enough to do that. And yet I know people who really are into that sort of thing. I like the opportunities to walk around the campus. It's beautiful and it's very walkable, so you know that's a good exercise as well. The location where we are here at OceanView is also very good, and like it takes minutes to go down the hill to the shopping center. There's two different ways to get down into Portland, both of them very easy, and so you're a hop, skip, and a jump if you wish to go to Portland. You're right there, and of course you're close to transportation center, be it bus or plane. You're close to the medical center, you're close to Intermed, you know, all the things that people would ordinarily need for their health and for their traveling and for their friends to come and travel. And of course Portland has a wonderful bunch of restaurants and things to do, and the museum is great, so access is very good. Yeah, and we have, if you like to walk, there's always Mackworth Island, which is a beautiful walk. There's the Gilsland Farm, which the Audubon Center is there, and that's a lovely place to walk as well. So there are all those kinds of things within minutes of here. And it's not that far to go up to Yarmouth and what's up Route 1. So it's good. When you live in Maine also, you have of course I've lived in Maine for many years, but you have the chance to go up the Route 1 to the gardens up in Booth Bay, and those are phenomenal. I mean, they're world-class gardens. So I've mentioned them to several of my friends that now live here who have company coming. They say, well, what do you do? You know, and I said, well, the Peaks Island is a great place to go. The mailboat cruise is a great thing to do, and they've done that. And then I said, you really need to go up and see those gardens, and they come back raving about them. So, you know, that's nice. And I like the fact that I don't have to worry about a ton of bills, and it's all on one bill there, except for very few. I love the solar that we have here. During the summer, my bills were, when I had a lot of credits, my bills were $11 a month. And now that all the credits, of course, end at the end of the year, this month's bill was $41, which considerably less than what I was spending before. So all of that, you know, the less expense for water, for sewer, for electricity, for propane, it all adds up, and the savings are quite considerable, I think.